Today we live in a fast-paced world, with high-speed connections, food to go, and products designed to be replaced easily. We're far removed from many of the struggles and triumphs previous generations experienced. But the distance between today and 100 years ago is not impassable. Come along as we explore our connection with our history through an institution often taken for granted, the small-town museum. Daily life from previous generations has been preserved through the efforts of volunteers committed to rescuing the objects of the past. These museums offer just a glimpse into what life was like for early generations in eastern Washington. And they are so much more than just a collection of objects. Though the items on display may be similar, each museum has its own unique story and identity. Continuing our journey through the Palouse, we head west to Rosalia, another small agricultural community. City Hall resides one block off Main Street within the old fire station, also home to the Battle Days Museum. The museum features an interesting hodgepodge of the local histories of Rosalia, Malden, and Thornton. They have everything from the town's old jail to a rock locals believe is a meteorite. The museum is separated into two floors. The first floor contains local business memorabilia and household items. In the back room, the town's original jail cell, used until 1960, remains intact. In Rosalia, in the early part of the century, a man could be locked up for public use of profane and vulgar language or riding his horse on the sidewalk. On the second floor, you'll find more contemporary history, which includes exhibits from what was once one of the largest dairies in the area, a local wedding, and many aspects of daily life.
I just wish we had more interest of young people to realize what their past had been and to appreciate more what the people did that started and settled this town.
Because Battle Days is a hands-on museum, visitors are encouraged to touch, feel, and help identify artifacts. The museum's name is derived from the times of Colonel Steptoe, whose forces held ground on Rosalia's present-day high school football field before retreating back to Walla Walla. Each year, on the first weekend in June, residents return to the Steptoe battlefield for the Battle Days celebration. These museums are living treasures, not just for the pieces stored in them, but the lives connected to them. The volunteers and staff who make them run bring a wealth of local history to life, illustrating how much our connection with our history is not fueled simply by objects, but by our connections with each other.